So we got here. Kat asked me to check out his mixtape. Kid Gemini, iconic. You can go on that Piff and find it. You can follow him on Instagram. You also can follow him on Twitter. Definitely something different. You know what I mean? I definitely feel like some of these songs are dope. The production is on point. And some of them I just couldn't vibe with. But nevertheless, I mean, he definitely moving. In these streets. If you follow him on IG, he doing something right. I'll put it like that. You dig? And I should have been go ahead and talked about this project, but I just been busy doing other shit. So PSA: never underestimate a cat that asks you to check his music out, because you just may be surprised at how dope he is. Just because they're not on the mainstream level or even in the underground, you definitely can have people that have gems in there. And I've definitely been on that piff just by myself searching and seeing something different and checking it out and think, it's pretty fucking dope. That's why I talk about it. And I'm like, who the hell is that? I don't know who that is, because you're not searching. If you search for good music, you find it. And this definitely is pretty dope. It starts off with iconic, you know what I mean? Definitely a good record. He talking about what he know, every sense of iconic. The production was on point. His flow switched up, and that's what really made this song a go. Moving on to Platinum, which is track 2 featuring Big D. It got a dope state property clip in the record. You got to listen for it. He got some good punchlines. I definitely dig his last verse. Beat was crazy. Definitely a good song. Moving on to All I Need. He was very descriptive with his lyrics. I definitely enjoyed the production as well as the hook. His lyrics was nice, man. His pen game is really, you know, he takes it serious. You can tell. But going into track 4 and 5, Flip It and My Time interlude, I just wasn't feeling it. I mean, I get the interlude goes into track 6, which is My Time, but I just feel like he didn't really need it. But track 6 definitely is an honest song. Take it for what it's worth, you know what I mean? Going into track 7, Hate Me, I couldn't get with it. I tried, but just not for me. Track 8, I Don't Know Her, definitely a good one, featuring Juno Central and Trey Bills, definitely a good one. Track 9, Selfish, featuring Sana, is a very relatable song indeed. The production, and wow, the hook is just simply dope and amazing. Going into track 10, Iconic, Kidderloo, it was nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? Legend in the Making is track 11. The production on that joint was crazy. Like, that's the best thing about the record. Not saying his lyrics didn't match the production, but it just basically amazed me at how dope it was. Because the whole time listening to the record, I'm like, this beat is fucking crazy, bro. Like, wow. You know what I mean? Moving on to track 12, Do It Again, featuring Ron Vista. Very mellow song, mellow productions. I enjoyed the vocals throughout the record, and that sample was on point. Crazy. Going into 97, honestly, it reminded me of something Drake would get on, like a Drake-ish type beat. You know what I mean? No knock to Kid Gemini, but I just feel like, it's still a great song. I just feel like when you hear it, you'll be like, yeah, that's something Drake, would jump on to song. Going into 14, track 14, Get It. Not for me. Track 15, Can You See It? You definitely got to listen to his lyrics on there, because I paid close attention to that song, you know what I mean? And I was like, wow, he definitely has a story to tell. Track 16, Let It Breathe. The production, and listen to his words. You know what I mean? The second half of the mixtape is really where I'm like, God damn, like he really put his pen to that pad, you know what I mean, or his iPhone, however he writes his lyrics. But you could tell he took time with that. And the last track, Nothing, featuring Juno Central, a bonus track, I wasn't really fucking with it. But overall, man, it was a good listen. I can't even front. Sorry, bro, I took so long to listen to your project. I just been dealing with other shit and doing other shit. But definitely, man, I like 11 of the songs, you know what I mean, out of 17. I don't think that's pretty bad. I gave it a 6.5 out of 10. It's not bad, you know what I mean? I definitely feel like he could have cut the mixtape shorter and probably gave us like maybe 12 records, because at one point I just feel like with some artists with their project, I mean, you may want to release the whole thing as a great idea, but sometimes you got to filter out some that may not coincide with the project in the right way. Production was on point, you know what I mean, but 7 out of 10 at best. But y'all check it out. Let me know what y'all think, man. Hit him up on his social media and shit, and, let him know if he's doing it or not. One.